interesting 7-8 game.
Seneca have stormed back. It was a slow start for them, but they lead 8-7.
Is there anyone in this game you're looking to watch?
For Providence, I really like Courtney Penner.
Okay.
She's it's a very interesting story. They actually don't have any liberos. Or excuse me, they don't have setters, but it's taken a lot of different people to deliver. She's a libero, but she was setter earlier, so just showing off her skill set.
Yeah, they've really done it by committee here in this tournament. It's worked for them.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with the Providence head coach, and they mentioned that they haven't had a setter, and they didn't know what they were going to do coming into the tournament, and they've made it work, and they went 2-1 in the group stage and have a chance to go to the final.
Yeah, Zachary, I'd say it's probably around 4:30, so it's evening time. From another team, though, Seneca, they also do it by committee.
Yep, Seneca's a good team. They have some very good players. I loved Taylor Grant, the way she played, especially in that game against St. Clair. But they have a lot of good players that can play very well.
Well, you know, they're undefeated for a reason.
Yeah. And I don't see Olga Misick, and she went down in the final game against Trent. But you can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't see her on the court right now.
For those who don't know, we're looking through a giant white mesh that's dividing the two gyms for sound as well as balls going on each court, which makes it slightly impossible for us to see. But we're trying our best up here. Especially
numbers.
Yeah, certain jerseys make it beyond difficult. Honestly, anything on the other side of the court, I kind of just...
Yeah. It's... Like Seneca right now, we can barely see.
But tomorrow we're going down to one court, the main court in the middle of the gym. It's a lot easier for commentating. Also a different angle for us.
Yeah. A little off to the side.
Serving for the Pilots is number 2, Avery Paulus.
Just an update in the St. Clair-Durham game. St. Clair leads 13-11.
And we got Tony on the side there, questioning a call. Sting serve. Point for the Pilots. Now serving is Serena Algira. Great hit there for the Pilots. I believe that was Friesen. Could have been Tyra Peters. Far side set for Seneca. Dropped in, kept alive. Receive. Throw it to the assist, and then get the kill. Serving once again, Serena Algira. That's going to be an ace. 14-12. I believe all the announcers took the Saints and Sting to reach that gold medal.
I actually had Durham.
No, but in that top 3.
Oh, in the top 3.
Yeah, we all had
But
Those two in our top 3. I took Durham, though, as my other pick.
I have, no, I didn't have the Saints in my top 3. I had
the Pilots.
The Pilots.
So it's definitely doable for your top 3.
Yeah. I think
the Saints have to lose for your top 3 to be right.
Yes. 15-15 right now on court A. As these two teams battle it out. Pilots winning.
Big block there. Wow. And that's bowling with the block. Saints are going to fall behind, and we have 2 timeouts on at the same time. Over here we have, I believe, Saints timeout, 15-15. And we're going to stay over on the Saints-Durham game following the timeout.
2 in a row. You also have to start thinking about fatigue when you keep going down like that. It's tiring.
Yeah, but it's good to see your players are going all the way out there. And we're going to switch to court B now. Watch the finale here of 21-18.
The Pilots are up.
This is important for the Pilots to get the lead here. We've also seen Seneca, though, sneak out multiple wins where they just get, really, they aren't dominant, but the scoreboard definitely appears that way. Not to take away from how well they're playing. Is the Stinger going to get one to make it a 2-point affair?
You know, sometimes they're a little bit of a grimy team in the way that they just get the results. Sometimes it isn't about how nice it looks for them. It's about the results, and that's the reason why they're 11-0 in OCAA play.
Yeah, I mean, you just limit your errors, but you also got to capitalize on the opponent's errors.
Yep. And any momentum you can get, you got to take advantage of it.
But when we talk about Seneca, though, they have Seba Sida as their head coach, one of the most respected head coaches in the league.
Good guy. I heard him talking, and he mentioned their serves and how he wants it above a certain percentage. I believe the percentage was 80. He said if it's under 80, that's when we start losing. And that's how they lost to the Boomerangs.
I mean, that's true, though. If you lose free points on serves, obviously you want a competitive serve there, but you can't just afford to give up so many free points that just hit the net or go to bounds. Point for Seneca, back to a 1-point game.
Yeah, he was recognizing that his team does go for difficult serves. They want to make it difficult off the serve for the other team, but that at some point, if it's not working, it's not working, and we just got to get it over the net and regroup and be the better team.
That one goes out of bounds, so it's now tied up. Something to note, though, the Pilots have been consistently going wide and go to the other side when they hit. Update on the Durham game. It's 22 for the Saints, 19 for Durham. Obviously, winner of both of these games go on to play at the gold medal game tomorrow afternoon.
It's at 3:30
Eastern time?
Eastern time. Local time. And an ace. For the Pilots. And now it is set point on court B. On court A, we have a slight delay.
Appears a player to be down. Hopefully everything's okay.
We'll try and get you guys a name as soon as we can tell.
Big point here. Sent deep, kept alive. Far side, tipped. Attack straight on there. Matty Ozos.
So Seneca keeping their set alive.
Big serve here.
Really working the Pilots. From what I can tell, I believe it's Krista Nicole down for the Saints.
Hopefully she's okay. That's going to touch the net there. So now we have a tied 24-24 game.
So we'll go into a little bit of a deuce.
Yes.
Is that what they call in a volleyball? I'm not familiar. Tennis. Yeah.
Different
They don't
net,
also call it in volleyball?
Not sure.
Because it's a similar
Just because there's a
style.
net?
No, it's... I don't know, honestly.
So Kristen Nichols walking off with 2 Saints officials to the trainers area with assistance. Limited weight on the leg. Appears to be a right leg. Point for Seneca. Going to be a timeout for the Pilots, and we're going to go back to the Durham game where it's 22, their final one.
It's going to be interesting to see how the Saints can recover mentally from losing one of their fellow teammates. Sometimes it can be hard to get your head back in the game after seeing an injury like that.
Certainly, but you're also only down 2. You know you got to get 2. You also understand hopefully she'll be okay and she'll be back quickly.
I like, no matter what the team was for, I like the time to regroup everybody and focus on playing volleyball. As the Pilots stay alive.
Going to be 25-25 on that court. We'll focus in there. Serving for the Pilots is number 12, Bolin. Durham's going to get a point off a service error, 21-23. Service error by Bolin, point for the Sting, 26-25.
In favor of the Sting. Set point again for the Sting.
We have 2 close games here. Great set there. Yep. And it's going to drop. It's going to be first set to the Sting, 27-25. Back to the Lord.
The 1-0 lead over the Providence Pilots.
Big hit, kept alive.
The Pilots grab point number 1.
Pilots get the point, but honestly, great dig there by Nichols from Seneca. Lots of energy on court B.
Yeah, they're coming to play. They know how important these sets are.
Update for Kristen Nichols, hurt earlier in this match. He's left the trainer's table, now sitting on the end of St. Clair's bench. Hopefully a good sign.
Hopefully we can see her again today.
If not, tomorrow.
Exactly.
Is it just me? Yeah, you've been
Good guy.
timeout Saints. Switch to court B.
It was a long time. So.
Sounds like you might have spent too much time, is what you're saying. You spend too much time?
Yeah, too much time together. I think. But it was. They were good games. So it was enjoyable.
Battle at the net. Keeping it on the Sting side.
That was your long break.
Not much what you can do there. Oh, we got some kids running around over on court A.
Durham Attack future prospects.
Yeah, that's going to be like 2040, I think.
Yeah.
No, it would be after 2040 we're seeing.
Oh, man. We're getting old.
It's a new year.
I thought you were going to start singing. It's a new year. It's a new day.
Yeah, you keep going on that.
No.
tune.
I thought you were going to jump in there for me.
Nope.
It's 9-8 in favor of Seneca. They try and
Serving.
take a 2-0 set lead.
Now serving for Providence. Bolin. away from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Good tip there.
They've got a couple of Saskatoon players on their team. Emma Ether as well from Regina.
Lots of players from a little more west than we are.
Every player, right? They got an Alberta, 2 Albertas, Edmonton and Bonnyville.
Now serving for the Sting will be Patras. Sting have a 2-point lead here. Pilots look to creep back into this game. Big hit. Just tip it over. Tough play on the netting. Someone that's really impressed me for Providence, though, is Zoe McLeland. Middle, 6 foot. Played a great game against the Lords. Honestly, played a great game all tournament. Just up at the net, making it difficult for any hitter or middle.
Yeah, she's been performing pretty well.
Almost got the pancake off there for Seneca.
Seneca will love the position they're in right now, up 12-10 with a set lead.
Well, I don't know the statistic, but I do remember reading when you win the first 2 sets, you often win the game.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
I don't know the percentage on that, but it's probably out there somewhere.
And it's probably high 80s.
It's got to be high 80s.
I would say. Like if I had to take a gander, guess.
Battle at the net.
As they keep trading points, and that is in the favor of Seneca.
Emily McDonald now serving from Sudbury, Ontario. Deep serve. Back set. Far side. And Stinger just going to pull off some points there. Now on the other court here, the Saints have made a bit of a comeback. It's now 10-9 in favor for the Lords. Out for the Saints, and we'll probably move back to court B. It's a great question. I think obviously you're going to, you have one of your players you've been around for a while, they're missing. You have to send some sets in different directions. Some that you're maybe not as familiar with. What's your thoughts on it?
It's a good point. I think sometimes I can see them relying on her to make plays. And now with her, they can learn how to make plays without her on the court. So it's a good learning opportunity for these other players. As Seneca's up 19-13 on Providence. It's 2013 now, running away with set 2 in the semifinals.
Petros with the kill there.
Looking like prime candidates to be playing at 3:30 tomorrow.
Mawat now serving. Seneca is a team you probably do not want to be behind at all, let alone 2 sets. More points for the Sting. And the Tia Chang coming in for Young.
So it's set point.
Set point. We're going to go to keep you updated in the Durham game.
On the serve, Michaela Patras. It goes over 24-17, still some life for the Pilots.
It's not over till it's over. And it's over. All right, we're going to head to set 3 here. Sting take it 25-17. Joining a pretty intense rally here.
In Ontario. Durham, on the other hand, do not want to fall down 2-0. Completing a reverse sweep is very difficult. Providence are going to have a go at it.
You got to get the lead early on the Sting. Already down 2 sets. Serving is number 6, Algira. Up, over. Algira not able to get to the ball. We're going to camera 1. Switch to court 2 with the Stinger up 1. Just makes it over. Got to be the worst as a defender to face one of those. Not much you can do. Be excited to go back to court 1 in a minute. See what Tony Clark has said to the Durham Lords. Down 2 and already down 1 set. Over. Sent deep, no one really there. Not much of a play you can make. Great play by the Pilots. Lords are already back on the court with 25 seconds to go left in the timeout they've called. I wonder if Tony just kept it short and sweet. Saints using the full timeout. Deep serve. Sent cross court, kept alive. And tipped down, Pilots, I believe, will tie that up. Reynolds just not going to be able to make the play. Lords are going to fall down 2-0 in the series. Going to be an important next set, obviously, if they want to have an opportunity to go on to win gold. Tied 8-8 here. Pilots versus low set. Something the Pilots have done all tournament is having those low sets. Don't know if it's intentional, don't know really what the plan is, but
Yeah, I don't think they've been playing their best, the Pilots.
no, definitely not their best game so far, but
That's a good point for the Pilots to tie it up at 9. The serve is Providence. They lead 10-9.
great hit there by I want to say Algira, but I could be wrong. 1 minute until set 3 kicks off for the Durham Lords. Pilots got a 2-point lead. Make that 3. Just tough play there. I believe that was Patra's just not able to make the play, which is tough. She's been able to make that play all tournament. I could be wrong, though. Really hard to see through this mesh.
It is. Especially the white for Seneca.
And just slightly to add to the level of confusion and everything, the no pronunciation. How we don't have the pronunciations for names?
Yes. And it's the worst time because we also have French names, and neither of us speak French. Well, I speak slight.
Yeah. Un petit. Tough play there. I thought I misplaced my lip balm. Got it.
That would have been a disaster. You know, never want to be commentating with.
Just a low serve.
Yeah. Should we just not say any more words? Commentator cursed second time today, or second time in these 4:30 games.
Smith, Black, back set to McFarland.
Oh.
A few tips there. Up and over. Doherty, Buck. And Heisman's going to win the competition up there at the net.
Yeah, and the two players from either team that we wanted to focus on, Buck and Heisman, and Heisman's winning the duel right now.
Well, you're a Conkle fan.
I am a Congo fan, but I wouldn't say that she's like gonna beat Heisman either. She's having a great game, and she just got another spike and another kill.
I mean, that's what you expect when you have a player, at least across the regular season, that it has. .38 sets with 125 kills for 4.3 points per set. But we're going to go to court 2 here.
That's 10-5 in the St. Clair game.
Opportunity for the Pilots to dig back at least 1 point.
Too far. Seneca get the point. It's a 3-point game there. And St. Clair is running away with it. Away from home in Durham's house in the semifinals. It's 11-5 on court A.
Stinger now serving. Only down 3.
Who is it?
Certainly doable. That's anyone's guess. Actually, people at home, they see perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they should be put in the comment section.
Who's serving each time?
Be definitely helpful.
So it's 17-19 after a strong kill.
Be an impressive comeback. This would definitely be, as of right now, the potential of the Sting versus Saints playoffs, or at least play championship. We'll just call it a championship, because it is a championship.
If I'm not wrong, it's Taylor Grant serving.
I'm impressed you can see.
There's a good chance I am wrong. Oh.
Kept alive, get there. Evan yells free.
Very free.
It's like a coupon. Buy one, get one free.
Except for you're not buying one, you're just getting stuff for free. And it's in. What a spike. Buy none, get one free. That's what I say about that spike.
If we got the privilege to see a Seneca Sting versus St. Clair Saints finals, how interesting would that be?
I find it even more interesting now after Seneca 3-0'd them in the group stage, because I don't think it will happen again. And
no,
I think
we're seeing a different Saints team since that match.
Yeah, especially in this third set, they are playing out of their minds right now. Look at this. Little mistake there as I say that. Maybe I should never speak again.
20-18 for the Pilots. tough play there. It's just going to advance the lead.
The 21-18 now.
Your mom text you back?
Dad, he's asking how the commentating's going.
You can tune in.
Yeah, well, I don't think his favorite sport is volleyball, but it's definitely interesting enough where he should.
Everyone should be tuning into this.
I think if you didn't like volleyball after this tournament, you'll love volleyball.
If you didn't like it after the tournament,
No,
you'll
if you
love
didn't
it?
if you didn't like it before.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pilots doing their best to battle back. Saints are going to get one. 1 point game, 21-20.
It's going to be a close one.
Lords doing the best they can to battle back, 8-13.
Me and Corrado were talking about those 3-4 matchups at 2:30, and we were saying one of the bad things about losing is you have to play earlier at 9 a.m.
True.
No one wants to play it at 9 a.m. Everyone wants to play at 3:30. That's why they're playing so hard here. Not just for the ADIDAS Cup, but the right to play later in the day, get some sleep.
But something like the Providence Pilots, maybe they want to play a little earlier, though, because, you know, they might got a flight home that they got to catch.
But I don't think they would rather lose.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah. But
Sting.
it's always nicer to get some sleep.
Going to be a wide pass there. Sting get the point. They're up now.
3 points
Opportunity
away.
to really close this out. Going to be a timeout for the Pilots. So what I can hear from the Lords kind of huddle here is Tony Clark saying one at a time.
Yeah, they're going to need 61 points if they want.
You don't say it like that.
Or not 61, actually. It's 51.
But the other
So
thing
one at a time.
is, like, they also need a 4-set. They need a 4-set before they worry about.
That's actually very true. So, but one at a time.
One at a time.
You got to climb
Why don't we
back.
we'll tie this game up.
Yeah.
But you can't even tie this game up with getting that one more point to make it only a 2-point differential. We'll focus here on court 2, though, where we have a thriller, 23-22. Providence doing everything they can to be not eliminated.
They want the ADIDAS Cup. Everyone wants the ADIDAS Cup.
I want it. Do you?
I want it. An ace.
That's what they ordered.
Serena Algira.
Another timeout. Switch over to court 2.
Providence on
Pilots
court 2.
will force a 4-set.
They are not going home yet.
Last time she served, had 2 aces, importance points, timeout Saints. Late call.
I thought a little bit too late,
I don't
but
think Tony really cares, though. He's kind of laughing that one off. So court B, Sting 9-7.
they'll be serving. It's Milo. And it just gets over. And I will mention it's good to see Missick, as she went down with an injury last game. And we didn't know if she would be able to play, but on the court and looking good.
That's an ace.
That is an ace. It's 11-7. Seneca trying to close out set 4.
Trickles over the net. Just attacked. Going to be called out. Close call.
Very close.
Back to court A. Quembley situation here.
Tournament on the line.
24-23.
We'll look over to the court too. It's 13-8 now, 13-9 in favor of the Seneca Sting, as they are up 2-1 on the sets.
Don't believe the Sting have gone to a fifth set yet.
No, they lost in 4 and 1 in 3 twice.
They almost pushed that fourth set or fifth set against the Boomerang. Unfortunately, able to get that mark.
Not many teams can say they've gone 5 sets with Seneca, and only one team can say they've beat Seneca and it was in less than 5. So it's very impressive what they did. And now it's just even crazier seeing them staring at playing in the last place game against Trent. Just shows you how close all these teams are.
A little trickery on that one.
Tournament on the line for Durham.
Our side.
Or the Providence Pilots. Strong hit. Can they keep it alive? No.
Point Seneca. Magic number down to 5.
5 points away.
Pilots still very much in this.
Their tournament is not over. Only 3 teams remain. And one will be knocked off in the next hour, at least.
If not, then eerie situation, as that's got to be the world's longest
game of volleyball. 2020.
Bad year.
For some, it was a good year. A lot bad. Yeah.
But some good.
Some good. Shout out the people that did well during 2020. Shout out the people that did bad too. Hope you're doing better now.
Kept alive over the net. Oh, tipped, kept up. Straight on, sent back. Up, got a call for it. This is when you play smart volleyball. Blocked.
Great
Ball's
block.
really just staying on the Sting side. But that's going to be down. That's points. Vector. Oh, yeah.
(21-20) in favor of Seneca. I don't know when Vector got on the mic, but it's Troy again. And it is another kill. 22-20 in favor of Seneca.
Tipped, kept alive by the Pilots. Going to be a little miscommunication. Trickles over somehow. Send it deep. Pilots need to set something up here. Tack straight on. Ball stays on the Pilot side. Seneca's bench reaming with excitement. They can see the finish line. Deep. Big play here. Free. What a rally. Tipped. Up. Cross. Oh my goodness. Pilots point. What a rally. That's got to do so much, obviously, for momentum.
And it's just a
Morale.
huge point.
I mean, what a point to get that point.
Yeah.
Can I trademark that? I kind of like that. What a point to get that point. Just me?
Maybe don't.
No.
No.
Faked
Oh,
point.
that's
Seneca.
beautiful.
Magic numbers down to 2. Important serve here for.
Emily Coughlin, right?
That's what I was going to guess.
10,
You're right.
I think.
It's free. What a time to use it. Back set. There's room. Blocked. Up again. And it's going to be low into the net.
One more point.
And you're going to have a rematch between two of the best teams in all of Ontario.
It's Coughlin getting ready.
What a moment in this game. I have goosebumps.
Too far. 24-22. I could feel them.
That is some goosebumps.
Doesn't help that it's cold
I feel like
in
I'm
here.
Travis Scott.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
Doesn't feel like it doesn't help that it's cold in here.
No, it is pretty cold in this gym. Up. Ooh, tough set. Cross. Down. Seneca wins. Repeat of yesterday. Seneca versus Saints. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for day 3 of ADIDAS Cup.
At 9 a.m.